You know what type of music I like to listen to. And if some of y'all know too, you know that when it comes to this whole Drake and Kendrick beef last year, I was disappointed by the people I was rooting for, to say the least. But I was also impressed by someone I wasn't really expecting to like come, approach the beef the way he did. But anyways, let's check out Kendrick Lamar, Timothee Chalamet's exclusive interview ahead of the Apple Music halftime show for the Super Bowl.
All right. My life is in your hands.
I really hope I can put this video out.
You got movies to film.
Yeah, exactly.
Put your seatbelt on. Your seatbelt on?
Yeah, let me get it on. Hold up.
Mine's on, by the way. Don't be fooled.
Oh, it is on. Oh, I didn't see. All right.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, people be saying I look soft. All right. Got you. All right.
In the studio, if it's been a while,
it's so
it might
interesting.
come off with a little bit of writer's block. So we always got this thing about like keeping the pen low. Or this exercise, going there, doing 16 bars, going home, always just keep moving. How I feel if it's been a while for you.
I like the black and white.
Yeah. Take a minute for you warm up in front of the camera, take a minute to remember the lines, get into the character. How long what's that process?
Yeah, all the above. I try to prep at home. But the thing about acting is if you don't have an audience, it's just a form of insanity. Then you're just, what are you doing? So,
that's facts, though. That's facts.
I definitely try to warm up and then
he's spitting.
Lose
I
that
see why people like
self-consciousness
Timothée.
when you finally get back out there.
Yeah.
But that takes time. I always try to embrace failure. You were talking about that the other day. That the most important part of a bad day is like the way you leave it. And if you could leave a bad take or a bad day with a positive attitude, then you got nothing to fear.
That's probably one of the biggest misconceptions.
I'm sorry for pausing this, y'all. I'm just like, it's like, when you watch a video sometimes and you're just hearing everything that you need to hear for yourself right now. Like I just feel like I'm a fly on the wall right now. Fly on the wall right now.
I'm always locked in and I'm always trying new things.
Y'all think he's gonna perform some songs from GNX though?
It's a whole
I don't think he will.
Right.
We'll see.
Conversation, but I have to keep the pen moving. It's not from sanity, and it's also has given me the opportunity to learn myself. Find out who I am.
You mean through the styles of expression or the actual lyricism or everything?
I mean, because when we write, man, you gotta sit and go through the emotions and be vulnerable about it. Whether it's a fun song or sad or got some type of depth or not. These are still relatively your personality.
You just speaking about art, bro.
And so a lot of these records are right, man. A lot of stuff I probably would never express or even known about myself if it wasn't for an instrumental behind it.
Mm-hmm.
With my projects, it always be that one record. I feel like.
I think I'm gonna check out the comment section after this too. I just want to see what people are saying.
Everyone to hear, you know what I'm saying? In order to push the narrative or just the message and the tone that I want to get across. I can have so many other records that have different narratives and tones, like reflection, right? To preserve
It's like,
space for that one that I want everyone.
I'm gonna say my thoughts for the end because I think the video is actually almost out.
That's what pushes me, man. That's why I like The Man at the Garden and even the fact that it's at the top of the record.
Yeah, that's how it felt like to me. Also just being a fan of your music forever and knowing like, look at where you're at now, man. Like it's this crazy Super Bowl halftime show, and you just keep climbing, bro. It's like amazing.
Appreciate it, man.
That's crazy. I think me and Timothee Chalamet might be the same age.
I mean every word on that motherfucker, man. That's probably the easiest record to write. And
so honestly, that makes a lot of sense. I've been listening to Kendrick since like what? The first Kendrick Lamar song I think I heard, I think it was A1 Everything by Meek Mill. This is part 2. This is KINGxKISHI part 2. Let's check it out.
That was one of my favorites, part 2. That was the
part 2 is like you're at the Olympics, bro. Repping in the studio, we go right down, freestyle, right down, whatever. Still come up clever. I just need to free my thoughts, so Lord knows I know better. But I ain't perfect. I ain't seen too many churches that know them.
Yeah, I don't know this song. I was like, hold up.
Go deaf. End
Hold
up
up.
dead. Die trying to know death.
Might end up dead.
It might be
so
something
blood,
wrong
so
with
my breath.
Kendrick.
Fucking studio. Just make sure you pay my music respect. Hey,
Yeah, there it is, bro. Woo.
Hey,
Especially that
that's
last verse, you start
Yeah.
coughing, bro. You run out of breath,
Yeah,
bro.
that was good.
I love that
Really?
shit, bro.
He ran out of
That's
breath.
Yeah.
Have you ever
That's
found,
gonna be
like,
interesting,
pieces of
'cause
yourself
Kendrick
inside
Lamar's
a role,
breath control is
I can relate
crazy,
to
bro.
This character's emotion.
Without sounding like a megalomaniac, I feel like every role I've done, you know, has met me in my life and my spirit at a really opportune time where I actually had something to say through it. And even Dune, which takes place on other planets in a different universe, you know, that character being a young man with too much on his shoulders, sort of stepping into a spotlight, that was happening literally in my life at that time.
I
You
think
know?
I still
So-
need to watch Dune.
and I've been trying to push myself more and more in that regard. When I played Bob Dylan, man, that was the most, because I'm actually playing a real life figure that,
Right.
you know, in some ways similar
And
to,
I've heard
to
of
your
Bob
fan
Dylan
base, like not
before.
only reveres
I don't know
the
nothing about him.
music, but they revere the man and the legend. And I never, man, that was like holding a legacy in my hands, you know.
What's that process like, man, playing Dylan?
Man, it was a dream come true. I feel like
Was any nerves in
Dylan
involved?
Sprouse?
massive,
Nah,
heavy,
what's up?
massive.
What's the first day of set feel like,
Man,
knowing that you're going into a role like that?
great question, because it wasn't a day where I got to do much. I didn't get to play a song. I was literally, it was a scene on an airplane where I'm drinking coffee. And then so it was like a mind fuck. I'm like, all right, so I'm me playing Bob Dylan drinking coffee, you know. As far as like,
It's
if I
crazy
started
to
with a
think that
song,
Kendrick
that's the
Lamar
stuff I
is
spent
literally
10,000 hours
almost 40
thinking
years
about.
old, bro.
Drinking the
That's crazy.
drinking the coffee, you know, wasn't as much. But the first time we did a song, that's when my confidence, you know, grew. I was just like,
quite
man, I didn't want
literally,
to
I
let him
think
down,
a lot of
but
the
I went
rappers
harder
I
on that
listen
than I
to
ever went,
probably
bro. I
are
really,
pushing
yeah, I
40,
mean, I want to be one of the greats, and I put those hours in, and I continue to put those hours in. The Dylan Project, I put the 10,000 hours in, you know? You feel like you ever let a movie be made about you, or probably too young to be thinking about that?
I don't even think.
Nah,
I
it
don't
ain't
think
too
about
late.
no documentaries and no,
It's
no
time for
nothing.
it.
I'm present.
Right,
I'm
right.
going. I'm going.
Yeah, you're you right now.
Sure, I still got ideas, man. I want to get to all that, you know. So, you know, to be real,
No,
man,
quite
I'm
literally,
infatuated with like the now. Like,
Sorry to pause, y'all, but like quite literally, a lot of artists, I sometimes wonder why certain artists haven't had, excuse me, like documentaries or like a biography. I get like biographies, and I get, okay, maybe like perception, celebrity perception is probably why. But there's a lot of artists today that are still like active, like Kendrick, that by now you should definitely have something by now. Like, I can't imagine how insane a Kendrick Lamar biography, like a biopic, would be. Because it's like, dog, you're about to do the Super Bowl. What you talking about? But listen, this man is present. He's in his moment. This is his moment. This is his moment.
the goals that I sought out and that I accomplished. And I feel like I want to live a full life, man.
Yeah.
Live a full life of inspiration. So,
In gratitude, right?
yeah, gratitude. So that shit is like a appreciation not only to myself, but to the grind and to everyone else out there that's putting that work in, you know, in order to inspire one another and set the tone. Shit, you deserve it all, you know?
Absolutely.
For me, I can never do the same thing twice, right? It always got to be something that shows growth, who I am today versus yesterday.
Real quick, my wife.
I'm not gonna lie, they used to be
Got you.
talking about the same stuff me and my family,
personal
me and my cousins literally talk about. Like, so I'm just
You know what I was
enjoying
telling you
all
about,
this.
like,
Like,
Men
this
in
is just
Gardens?
motivation for me,
KINGxKISHI is that
honestly.
one song that I want everybody to get to for
Honestly,
the purpose
like
that
watching
I
that
am.
first part and watching
This
this.
is really, really. But this one isn't up top, right? This is like
Nah, but this is
12, yeah.
right. But this is something that I teach myself on.
to it, die to it, die to it, die to it. Live your life, live it right, be different, do different things. Don't do it like he did, cause he ain't what you is.
Yeah, there's some new stuff for sure. I ain't never heard this at all, and I'm not gonna lie, PG Lang, I am talking over this music right now for the people that are watching the reaction right now. I'm gonna be talking right now because I don't know what's gonna happen with this music at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's been twice now on this channel that I've had quite a few videos blocked, and when I say quite a few, maybe like 5 at most, like in the entire history of this channel, getting blocked. And it's like, either I had to either edit that to fix it, or I had to just like not do it. Like, there's a recent Demon Slayer video on my channel that was actually a whole reaction, and I just kept the recap in of like what my thoughts are. Because sometimes it happens, bro. It happens. It happens. But like, don't worry, y'all. The link is in the description if you want to be able to
So tell me about
watch,
this real quick though, because you said like this
that
is
part
the
and
one.
listen to the music.
On this one
just
you
in
wanted, but
case.
these aren't
Even if
these
I
are all
just cut
classics
that
too.
part
So
out
check
completely,
it
I
out.
don't care.
This is a case where
I'm
okay,
sorry, I don't care, man.
I had to learn from this and say, okay, I'm at a point now in my career.
But it's
I don't have
unreleased,
to play
so
the game. I
it
have
might not be nothing.
the album track at the end of the record. I want that motherfucker up. I want it at the top. So you're gonna get Man at the Garden at the top of the record.
Right.
Because I've
He's starting with Man at the
put in
Garden
enough work
with his performance.
to say I want it this way, and that's my way. Like, if I can do this shit all over again, which I wouldn't, this
Right.
motherfucker be it.
Right. It'd be first or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said,
So you might be
I said
showing him the
7
set
tracks.
list.
I said 15. Called it EP. Yeah, man.
You know your shit, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I go way
Yeah.
back, man. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
If any of that makes it, man, just know we're playing the deep cuts. Like,
Right.
I
yeah.
know all the hits too, man. I don't want people
No
to think
doubt.
I'm stuck in the past.
I appreciate
My man,
you, dog.
well, I thought we were gonna go through my movies, bro.
Come on, man.
No, okay,
Was
bro.
he talking about the set list, or was
I was
he
gonna
talking
pull
about like
Netflix
a
up
new
right now,
album?
bro.
Pull up.
Yeah,
Some people been talking like,
you know, sentimental and shit.
I was about to say
you know,
Drake,
6
not
hours
Drake.
to kill right now, bro. You know,
6 hours.
You know, 6 hours to kill.
Hell
There
no.
might be a
Trying to-
GNX
we
Deluxe
trying
album
this shit.
coming. From
Hey,
what
bro, I
I'm
appreciate you,
hearing.
bro. Thanks for letting me do
Well,
this,
what do
man.
I know?
Thanks for letting me do this.
Hell yeah.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that was solid. I don't really got too much to say, man. Sometimes I just love watching stuff like this. As short of a video it might be, or as long of a video it might be, I just like watching stuff like this. It's very stimulating. It's very like, I don't need to just be consuming everything out there, right? Like, all this stuff happening with Kanye, this freaking the freaking what the Lakers trade, the Heat trade, the Mavs like, anyways. Oh boy, but who are y'all going for tonight? Y'all let me know who you're going for. You see what I got on. It's definitely not Chiefs colors. I just like going for the underdog. I like going for the underdog. Timothée, is that you? I white boy. You I white boy. Is that you? I white boy meme personified? Yeah, literally. He just might be. Like, I'm not going to cape for homeboy just because, like, I don't know Timothée that well. I don't know of him that well. But to be honest, everything that I've seen of him, just strays, just random stuff, seemed like a cool dude. That's all I can say. I did not know Tim was this chill, bro. Honestly, I think as I was watching this video and having those thoughts of, oh, like, Timothée low-key into hip-hop culture. I was like, okay, he seems comfortable. Like, this was like, it was the right video to have. Hey y'all, just wanted to leave this for the end of the video. This past weekend, it's been a very interesting weekend in that I have had to be real with myself with some things. That's not even how I want to really say this at all. I'm just saying, my bad for not streaming this past weekend. It is what it is. I'll make up for it. Don't worry. I will. I'm just trying something new on the channel. I really do hope that you guys got to enjoy this video. And just stick with me, please. For those that have been enjoying my content, stick with me. Don't forget to feed your passion, but also don't forget to feed yourself. Your passion can be your health too, right? So take care of yourself, guys. And peace. You'll see me again soon.